you get ready in the dark or something? 'Cause you look like a beautiful nightmare. Don't you know?
Do you really think I can move on? And even if I say so, you trusted me so easily? Can't you see my love for you in my eyes? Look at me, Taeyong. Just once look at me. I turned back to face him when my eyes met with his numb eyes. I know you have no feelings for me, but why? Is it because I am younger than you? Does age really matters? Why did you never see me as a man? Am I really that worthless? Jungkook, I love you, Yoon. I do love you. Why can't you understand? It's only you. And even if I try, I can't give this place to anyone else. It's only you who live in my heart. And if you still want to push me away from you, then fine. I won't say anything before he can say further. I ran to him and pressed my lips with his. He got disbalanced and held my waist when I feel his manly touch for the first time on my waist. His strong hands grabbed my waist really tight. I backed off and looked down. Is this mean you want to give us a chance? I softly nodded when he grabbed me fast and pushed me on the wall to kiss me deeply. He is kissing me against the wall so harshly that I can't breathe. I pushed him and breathed heavily when he chuckled. Is that all? You already out of breath in this small kiss? I thought you will take the kiss far, as you always talk about pervert things, which is interesting. I have classes. I pushed him and ran away. I made you mine, don't I? Now, no matter how much you wanna run away from me, I will never let you go.
Time skip Yoongi point of view. We are waiting for our food when I am looking at Jimin blankly, who's looking outside at the restaurant forming a pout. My eyes are on his hands, which is resting on the table. Should I hold it? We are dating now, right? Can't I hold it?
What are you thinking, Yoongi?
Just thinking if I can hold your hand. I sealed my mouth immediately as I realized what I said accidentally. Jimin blushed and looked at me.
Do you really want to hold my hands? Then do what your heart wants. You shouldn't ask for my permission. And you shouldn't ask for my consent every time before taking these kind of small steps, Yoongi.
I thought it might make you uncomfortable.
We hugged already, even I kissed you twice. Now, why should I be uncomfortable?
He said softly. You become straightforward, huh?
Cause my fiance is straightforward too, so why not me?
I smiled looking down and softly hold his hand. It feels so good.
You are right, it feels so good.
I controlled my smile in front of him as I don't want him to know that I am too much excited right now. His hands are tiny like a baby. It's so smaller than mine. Suddenly the food came when they served it, and I took my phone out and clicked a photo of our hands secretly. Am I behaving childish? Yoongi, you are already 34. Don't be childish like that.
Yoongi, food is here.
Let's start then.
Yes.
He's looking at me with a smile. I don't know why. Oh, what happened, Jimin? Why are you not starting? Let's start.
My hand?
Oh shit. I realized that I am still holding his hand. I left his hand fastly and hold my chopsticks. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I am eating awkwardly because my mind stuck on the previous incident. I don't know why this happened to me. Why am I behaving like this? I looked at Jimin when I saw his long hair strands are falling on his face. He can't even eat properly, so I just touched his hair without thinking twice when he looked at me shockingly. I slowly tucked his hair behind his ears When I saw his red cherry color on his face, I smiled and removed my hand.
Jimin point of view. When he touched my hair, all of a sudden I flinched. He softly tugged my hair behind. How romantic. So now I am getting to know this man more. He isn't cold. He just wear a mask all the time to pretend like a cold person. So should I ask him why is he like that? Yoongi, he hummed. Why do you pretend to be a cold man when you are not?
Why do you pretend to be a different person when you are something else, Jimin?
Huh, what?
We all are hiding something from the world. I am hiding my true self because of a reason, and you are hiding yourself because of a reason. We can explore that truth later.
But I didn't hide anything.
What about your tattoos?
I lowered my head and speak in a low voice. You don't like tattoos, isn't it?
That doesn't matter, Jimin, because I don't judge anyone based on their appearance, but their personality.
Then you should hate me, as I behaved so badly to you.
Jimin, I don't want to talk about that. That's past.
I am sorry for ruining our lunch by my silly questions. I am really sorry, Yoongi. I am done eating. I am about to get up when Yoongi grabbed my hand.
Sit down and finish your food first.
I sit down and eat silently. We are walking towards our car when Yoongi said,
Do you have any classes now?
No, I don't have any.
Then I will drop you home first, before going to university.
No need, I can go by myself, Yoongi.
Jimmy,
I walked away from there. I am walking alone through the streets when a teardrop fall down. I shouldn't ask him that question. He must have some reason for acting cold. And why should he tell you everything, Jimin? Who are you? Just don't cross your limits. If he wants to share anything with you, then he will do. But you shouldn't ask him about that. It's his personal matter. Just never ask him anything from now. He asked me why I have tattoos. How can I say that I hurted myself this way? Whenever I felt pain in my heart, I get a tattoo. Suddenly I feel someone's present behind me. I started walking fast as it's quiet place. I don't know who is it behind me. I didn't even look back because I don't want him to know that I am afraid or I am running away from him. I walk more faster when the footsteps are coming closer and suddenly he grabbed my hand and I just screamed and hit him with my bag. How dare you? How dare you to follow me, huh?
Jimmy, it's me.
Yoongi? What are you doing here? Are you okay? Did I hurt you? I'm really sorry, I didn't know it's you.
I am fine, but why did you hit me?
I thought someone is following me and I got scared. I'm sorry. But why are you here? Why didn't you go to university?
I called the principal and said there is an emergency.
What emergency?
A small baby can get lost.
A small baby? Who?
You.
Did he just call me small baby? Very funny. Listen, Yoongi, I'm not a small baby. And for your information, you just know me for few months. And I always traveled alone. Understand? I won't get lost.
What if you get lost, Jimin? I can't lose you.
My mind goes blank hearing his word. What did he say? He can't lose me? Okay, now go home. I will walk alone.
Let's walk together then. After all, we have to walk together forever.
Are you sure?
Don't talk much, let's go. We have to clean our kitchen too, you remember?
You are right. I almost forgot that. We walked a little far when our hands are accidentally touching sometimes, which makes me shivered up. I can move a little from him, but I want to stay with him. I want to hold his hands, but why it's so tough for me? I looked at his hands and pouts. His hands are so hot. I want to hold it. Should I? Yes, Jimin, yes, you can do it. He's your would-be husband. Don't be coward. Just go. But my introvert self is screaming not to hold his hands. It will be so awkward.
What are you thinking so deeply, Jimin?
Huh? Nothing? I tried to walk fast when he holds my hand, makes my soul leave my body. Does he read my mind? He slowly intertwined our fingers and walking with a straight face. This man is so addicting. I blushed and looked down at our hands. My hands are perfectly fit with him, like it's molds for each other. We walked together while holding our hands towards our home. Our home is waiting for us. We cleaned our kitchen and sit down on the ground while huffing. I slowly laid my body on the floor when he is looking at me.
Don't lay down there, you will get cold.
It's feel good. Just try it. She is about to say something when I pulled him on the floor and make him lay down beside me. He didn't utter a word, but looking at me blankly. I turned to him. How are you feeling now?
Good, so good, but a little bit cold.
You can hug me if you want to feel warm. I didn't finish my word when he already hugged me tightly. I giggled and hugged him back. My hormones are rushing inside me. His scent is making me feel crazy. I softly hide my face on his neck and slowly speak. We should take a bath and make our dinner, right?
Yeah, you are right, but can we stay like this for a while? Time skip Yoongi point of view. I am making our dinner in the kitchen alone as Jimin went to fresh up. But I think he came now. I should call him. Jimin, are you done showering? Then come fast. I heard footsteps coming towards the kitchen. When I looked back at him and my mind froze for a second. I can't take my eyes off him. He is wearing a short and a t-shirt. The last time I see him wearing short was an accident, but today he wore it by his own. That means he is comfortable around me now. I am so lost that I couldn't notice he already came closer to me.
Yoongi?
I flinched and looking at him. He is so close to me. The dinner is ready. Let's eat. I scratch my neck nervously. We sit beside each other.
Let me serve it at least.
Okay, serve it. He happily took the bowl and served our foods on the plate. I just smiled at him. I am about to start eating when his phone rings. I paused and looked at him. Who's this at the late night?
It's there. I hope he is fine.
He picked the call immediately.
Hello, Tata. What happened?
How cutely he called Taehyung as Tata. And what about me? Only Mr. Min and Yoongi? What's that? I also need a nickname.
Yes, tell me what happened.
Suddenly he shouts,
What? You kissed whom?
Kiss? Why are they talking about kiss?
What? You mean you two are in a relationship now?
They kissed someone, but whom? I can't listen to them, so I am assuming. Maybe it can be Jungkook.
Are you dumb, Tata? You ran away after kissing him, damn ass. You better go and tell him that you love him. Ask him to be your boyfriend, got it?
I wish you also asked me to be your boyfriend, Jimmy. But wait, I am your fiancé. Why should you want me to be your boyfriend? I will be your husband. You nonsense, Yoongi.
Okay, Tata, calm down and pick his call, okay? I am hanging up now.
He cut the call and looked at me. What happened? Taehyung kissed whom?
He kissed your Jungkook.
I assumed right then.
You know, they said that Jungkook was too dominant.
He said excitedly. Do you like it when someone acts dominant?
They likes it. He is too pervert that he always talks something nasty whenever we started a conversation.
Did he ever talk about us?
Yeah, you just don't know what can he say about us. Like, he always say that Mr. Min is too hot, Mr. Min is that, Mr. Min is this, Mr. Min all the time. He is just making me embarrassed by saying that get on your knees. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
My face is burning hearing his words. So they talked about these stuffs. He started to eating fast in embarrassment.
I'm sorry, Yoongi. I'm done.
Sit down. I hold his hands and make him stop. I am not finished yet. You should wait for me. I looked at his shy face when I noticed a food stain on the corner of his lips. I slowly extended my hands and wiped it softly by my thumb when he just looking at me without blinking. Something was on your face.
You should have told me that.
He looked down shyly when I smiled and started to eat my food. Time skip.
Go and sleep, Yoongi. I will come after washing these dishes.
Let me help you.
No, Yoongi, go.
I told you I will help. Give me the dishes.
No, give me.
Give me, Jimin.
No, Yoongi, give me.
We both are fighting for a dish when the tap water splashed on us. We dropped the dish on the sink and immediately turned off the tap. We both are wet by the water. When we looked at each other in disbelief and chuckled, looking at each other. When Jimin came near me and wiped my face, I looked at his wet hair strands which fall on his face, looking so beautiful. I softly brushed his hair back by my hand. Both of us are looking at each other's eyes deeply, without any thoughts. Our mind is all blank. It's only our eyes which is holding on to each other. Unknowingly, my hands slowly touched his hands, which was resting on the sink counter. I slowly take a step and paused when he is breathing heavily. He paused and looked into my eyes when we both knew what's about to happen. My hands slowly hold his cheeks. When I saw his red flustered face in front of me, he is too shy to make an eye contact. I gently hold his chin and makes him look at me. I leaned closer to him when he clenched his hands on my shirt. Can I whispered near his ear when he clenched on my shirt more.
Yes, you can.
I leaned more closer and finally my lips touched on him. I didn't move an inch, but I felt a million of butterflies in my stomach. What's going on? I backed off a little and saw him closing his eyes tightly. Jimin. He looked at me and bit his lips when I couldn't control myself anymore. I just kissed him again, cupping his cheeks. This time I moved my lips with him passionately, and he is kissing me back. He slowly wrapped his arms around my neck and deepened the kiss. When I pushed him on the kitchen counter to deepen the kiss more, I am feeling like I can kiss him for the rest of my life like this, as his lips are soft and edible. It's way more tastier than any other candies in this whole world. Our lips are moving passionately against each other, and he is pulling me more closer to him when my body almost pressed against his. We are almost lost in the kiss when my phone rings. We both flinched and backed off. Both of our hearts are beating louder. We can hear it.
You pick the call. I am going to study. Exams are near, right?
He just ran away from there. My legs are still shaking. I never feel this much nervous before. It's not my first case, but still it feels so ethereal that I can't explain. My phone rings again. I looked at the phone and cursed. I can kiss him for a long time because of you. It's ruined, stupid phone. I don't know who are you, but I will sue you. It's an unknown number, but it can be urgent, so I picked it.
Hello, Yoongi? It's me.
The voice. No, it can't be. My phone dropped from my hand.
In room, Jimin point of view. What just happened? We kissed. He kissed me. I hide my red face on the pillow. My heart is beating louder than anything else. That feeling was so magical when his lips touched on mine. What should I do? How can I face him now? Will he kiss me again? Maybe. I can't forget the trace of his lips on mine. It feels he's still kissing me. I heard the door unlocked sound when I hide my face on my book. He silently get into the room and sit on the bed. An awkward silence is playing in this room. We only can hear our heartbeats along with our breathing. I look at him secretly. When I see he is blankly looking at something. His face is expressionless. Why is that? Didn't he like our kiss? I put my book aside and break the silence. Is there anything bothering you, Yoongi? He came back to his sense after I touched his hand.
Huh? What? Did you say anything?
Is there anything bothering you? You seem so lost.
Nothing. I'm all fine. I should sleep now.
Sleep? It's just 11 and you wanna sleep now? You said you don't sleep at this time and look at me, I am also awake. Why are you acting so weird? Is it because of that kiss?
Huh? Kiss? Ani? It's not because of that.
Then?
Nothing, Jimin. Focus on your book. Tell me if you need any help, okay?
I don't know why he's behaving like this to me. It's so weird, but it's bothering me. I wanna know if he like our kiss or not. I take a glance at Yoongi, who is still blankly sitting there. I am sure there's something bothering him. Wait, who called him that time? Is it because of that phone call? Should I ask him? No, Jimin. You shouldn't ask him until he tell you everything by his own. Time skip next day in university, Taeyang point of view. I'm slowly walking inside the university carefully, that I shouldn't face Jungkook right now. I tiptoed entered into our class and somehow hides my face to get into my place. But I bumped with someone. Can't you see? I whispered when he grabbed my hand to make me look at him. Jungkook?
Yes, Jungkook. What are you doing here like this?
What? I am not doing anything. I'm just finding my pen which fall down.
And you want me to trust you? Hey, come with me.
He pulled me out of the classroom.
Hey, why are you avoiding me after you decided to give us a chance?
Even Vicky, I pressed his mouth by my hand to stop him. Shh, don't say that. We are in the corridor.
I don't care. And why are you being like this? You were always bold, never hide your real self to anyone. So what's now? Why are you behaving like this?
Jungkook, there is a pervert by mind, but he is also a soft and shy boy. It's just, you need to explore me more.
I am ready to explode you. Hey, can you tell me one thing? What are we now?
What? What are we? Tae and Jungkook?
That's not what I mean. Forget it. I know you will ignore me anyway, so...
Jungkook started to walking back to the room when I hold his hand and whispered in his ear. I am your boyfriend, Jungkook. If I see you hugging any boy or smiling at them, you will be dead.
I will never do that.
He smiled widely and about to hug me when I stopped him. Wait, one more thing. Can we keep it a secret until we graduate from the university?
Fine, I can do anything for you as long as you are with me.
I smiled and walked towards the classroom when he followed me. We sit beside each other as we always sit like this so no one will suspect anything. I am waiting for Jimin to come but he is not coming. He is late today. I really missed those days when we came to university together, but now I sighed and thinking how everything is changing. Suddenly I feel a hand touched mine. I looked at Jungkook shockingly when he put my hand down and secretly held it under the table. To be honest, I am feeling shivers rushing through my spine. I never thought I can feel this way in someone's touch. He intertwined our fingers and softly speaks.
How's it feeling?
I mean, it's good. I avoid eye contact as I'm too shy to look at him. I don't know how that cute Jungkook turned into this. Whenever I look at him, I see different Jungkook who is strong and dominant. I blinked for a while when I saw Jimin walking inside fastly. I waved my hand at him when Jimin came to us. Good morning, guys. Morning? Oh, someone learned manners? Jungkook, did you give him the lesson? No, Jimin. He didn't. You should sit down, you are late already. And I am so angry on you, okay? I was studying last night, so I am... Studies? You were studying at night? Yes, why? Nothing. I thought Mr. Min is too romantic. So he will do some romance at night. Jimin blushed. But after all, he is a professor. He will make you study all the night. That's the truth, right, Jimin? It's not like that there. He is not like that. Oh, so how's it? Jimin lowered his head and stayed silent. Jungkook, can you bring a strawberry milkshake for me?
Anything for you.
It's okay, Jimin knows everything. You don't need to hide it from him. Okay, he happily walked outside. So, everything alright? Why are you looking so shy today? Everything fine? Did you do that? It's not like that. Then what? We kissed. Huh? Really? OMG! How's it? It's too beautiful than I ever imagined it to be. He's just perfect. So that happened last night? Then you studied? Are you sure? Yeah, why? What did you study? Mr. Min's anatomy? What? No, I mean, I'm shy because of something else. Tell me then, what is it? Actually, flashback. I am about to get out of the car when he stopped me. Yes, what happened, Mr. Min?
We are not in university, Jimin. And my tie is kinda loose. Can you fix it?
Of course I can. I lean closer without moving from my seat. I hold his tie and fixing it when he softly holds my waist. Yoongi?
What happened, Jimin?
Nothing. It's just I'm done. I removed my hand from his tie and he said,
Thank you.
He gently picked my cheek, makes my heart pounding hard inside my chest.
I like you, Jimin.
Huh? You like me?
Of course I do. I didn't kiss you last night because we are fiancés, and that closeness didn't let me control myself. But I like you.
Yoongi,
It's okay. I'm not in a rush to know your answer, Jimin. I will wait for you.
I hold his hand and pick his cheek before getting out of the car. I left him dumbfounded. Flashback ends. Oh my good God, Jimin! He said he likes you and you didn't even say it back. I will tell him. It's just I was nervous. But I picked him back, right? So isn't it clear that I like him too? Still, you should have told him by your own before some troubles come. Trouble? What trouble are you talking about, eh? Who knows? I will tell him that I like him. Should I go now? Professor Lee will be at the class soon. Before they can talk much, Professor get into the class. Attention everyone, we have a new transfer student with us. He came back from USA this year. He had some family problems, that's why he didn't continue his studies before. So he's gonna start his studies now. We gave him a chance at the end of the session as he passed in our special exam, which reflects that he is a bright student. A new student came at the end of the session. How could he manage to study? The finals are near. Didn't you hear? He passed the special test or something and he is a bright student. Please introduce yourself. Hello everyone, my name is Kim Haejun. I left the Korea some years ago for some problems and again I came back to complete my studies. I hope I can give the finals with you all. Let's get along with each other well. Please help me with the notes and if you need any kind of help from me, I will be there. Thank you. Sit down beside Jimin. Jimin, raise your hands please. Why you? I don't know. Jimin raised his hand when the boy came and sit beside him. Hi. Hello. Can we be friends? Actually, I don't make friends. It's okay. Don't mind him, Haejun. He is just a little bit introvert by that way. I am Kim Taeyong, Jimin's best friend, and he is Jeon Jungkook, our close friend. Hi, it's nice to meet you all. Time skip after the class. Everyone is gossiping and Taeg is getting along with Haejun, which Jimin doesn't like at all. He looked at a different side when Taeg tapped on his shoulder and teased him. Are you waiting for your husband to come to the class? Jimin's face turned red all of a sudden. Before he can say anything, Haejun said, Husband? Is he married? To whom? Does he study in the same university? Aren't you too much curious about me? Actually, I never be friends with someone who is interested into boys. I mean, in my college time, everyone was homophobic, so I suddenly got excited. I'm sorry. Are you also a gay? It's weird, but yes. Oh, that's cool. So, do you have any boyfriend? Annie, I had one, but because of some reason, we parted our ways. But to be honest, I still love him. I didn't even forget him for once. I hope we can meet again. By the way, forget it. Tell me, who is your husband, Jimin? It's our Professor Min. Hey, shut up. He's not my husband. Is that mean you have a crush on him? Crush? Why should I have crush on him when he is my fiancé? The whole class stand up to greet the professor when Jimin realized that Yoongi is here. Boy, your husband is here. Hey, shut up. Yoongi's eyes are finding Jimin when his eyes fall on someone whom he never wanna see. He blankly looked at him when Jimin noticed his gaze towards Haejun. He looked at Haejun, who was looking blankly at him too, like they know each other for a long time. Jimin point of view, why is Yoongi looking at him like that? Why is his eyes on him? I want him to look at me only. Why is he looking at him? It's bothering me. Is he more beautiful than me? Did they know each other? My eyes are burning in anger when I banged my hand on the desk and said, Sir, will you please start your lesson? He snapped back into the reality when his eyes met with my angry eyes. What was that, Jimin? Hey, John, do you know Mr. Min? I asked, do you know Mr. Min? I do. How? How could you know him? Tell me. How could I not know him? What do you mean? He was my boyfriend. I can't believe on my ears what I just heard. He was his boyfriend?